guys, so I said I was going to make a separate video about my tattoo, my butterfly tattoo, which is symbolizing for my aunt who passed away in March of this year. And I just kind of wanted to explain more about the tattoo and kind of how I came to realization about getting it. And I actually got it at the beginning of August of this year. So just to recap, it is a butterfly tattoo. It says "with you" and so much of me. And like I had said in my tattoo video, basically her favorite color was purple. She loved butterflies, and my aunt was kind of like my second mother, and when she went, she took a lot of me. Basically she was in the hospital, she was really sick, and I didn't go visit her, and I feel guilty about that a lot these days, but I was struggling in school, and I was going towards a degree that I wanted to be in, and right after she had passed, I had kind of hit not what they call like a midlife crisis, but for me it's not. Obviously I'm not in midlife, but it was kind of a crisis for me. And as soon as she had passed away, I'd felt guilt because I didn't go see her, and I felt angry because I obviously didn't go see her. And so I had stopped taking the classes I was taking. I kind of wanted to quit school completely, but I had talked to my counselor and my advisor, and I had kind of told myself, like, hey, if you quit school right now, it's not going to be very good for yourself, so just kind of drop classes, see what you can do with the 2 classes you have, and just go on from there. So I ended up dropping a couple classes, and I had told myself that, hey, I could do this, and so I finished my classes. And at the beginning of summer, I had kind of thought, and even during school, the school year, the spring semester, I decided that I didn't want to do this, the degree at track I was in, which was human services. I didn't want to do it. It was so much homework and so much work, and I'm not saying that college isn't work, but for me, just watching my aunt pass away, I was in the room when she passed away, I saw her take her last breath, just being in that room with her, I had realized that, like, so much was gone, and so being in this degree track was something I didn't want to do anymore. And I had again suffered a crisis to where, like, I was like, I don't know who I am anymore. It was kind of like an identity crisis, I guess, and I don't want to go to school, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, and I went into a deep depression. So finally I changed my major to elementary education, and I love kids, so I'm hoping that I really do good in this, and I want to be a teacher. But I kind of went through, like I said, an identity crisis to where I was like, I don't feel like I belong here. I don't want to be in this degree track. I don't want to go to school anymore. And it was really hard for me because going into college, I had everything planned out. I knew what I wanted to do with my life. I knew where I wanted to go. And so seeing my aunt pass away kind of like had taken so much out of me, and it just exhausted me, and I don't know how to explain it any more than that. Like, it just mentally and physically exhausted, like, me. So going through summer, I had thought about things, and I got into the track I wanted to be in, and I got school pretty much figured out for this semester, and basically all I can think about is going back to the day that she had passed, and again feeling that guilt that, hey, I did not go see her when she was in the hospital. She was in the hospital for 2 to 3 months, and I was dealing with school and stress, and I didn't go see her. And I know that's not really my fault, but seeing her take her last breath was really hard on me. And I keep going to that, back to that, because I said a quote in that room, and something that always stays with me, because my favorite movie is Wizard of Oz, and the quote that I used in that room in that day stays with me every single day, and I want to get it tattooed on me. And it's not "with you" and so much of me, but it's actually now I know I have a heart because it's breaking, said by the Tin Man. And that stayed with me, because the second that she had passed, the second I saw her pass, like, I could just feel my heart breaking. I knew that there's gonna always be a piece of her gone from my heart. And so I want to get that tattoo next. That's why I'm kind of leading into that. But I had gotten this tattoo, With You and So Much of Me, because at that point my heart broke and she took a piece of my heart with her, and I just miss her so much, and I wish she was here. And I always try to, every time I miss her, I just, you know, I do this, or I'll go to the gravesite and just talk to her. But I just want to kind of explain the butterfly tattoo a little more, and I kind of wanted to explain a little bit of my struggles that I've been facing, and depression and anxiety and all that stuff. And I also wanted to kind of segue into my next tattoo that I'm getting, and then when I get it, I will definitely show you guys. So thank you for listening, and if you ever need to talk to someone about depression or anxiety, then you can message me if you want, or comment below and I'll message you, or you can email me, or anything you would like. So comment, subscribe. Hopefully you love this video, and if you ever need to talk, I'm always here for you. Thank you.